Hello, what's up, and how's it going? I am Timber. Today, I am messing around on the live servers for Star Citizen. Now, if you haven't heard before, Star Citizen is it's an open world space exploration game. Kind of like what's called No Man's Sky, only less cartoonish. As you can see, this is a lot more realistic looking physics. Let me see if we can find an NPC without... There we go. You can see he looks real. That gun is pretty real. It's pretty good looking. Looks like an MP5, kinda. It's all realistic in this one. And that's everything from to the starport, the planets we land on. Literally everything could be life. Actual life. Now, I've been playing this game for, about 8 months now. And we're about to go, it's still an alpha. And what we're about to do, this game is about to do, is a server wipe. What that means is everything that you own, that you didn't buy as a buy-in for to start playing the game, like you had to buy a starter pack which came with a ship and access to the game. My ship starter was the Mustang, the CO Mustang. And anyway, I'm getting off track. Anything that you didn't actually pay real money for to get started in this game, everything else just gets wiped away. The only thing you keep is your starter set. And if depending on how long you've been played, you get an extra amount of in-game credits, which are this right here, the AUEC. I'm not explaining this game real well. I'm bad at it. But, like I said, I've been playing for several months now, on again, off again. And today I've finally achieved something that I have been wanting to achieve in this game ever since I started playing. I bought this. Holy shit. This is the A2 Hercules Starlifter. This is the military variant. More specifically, it's a gunship variant of a large cargo ship. And my god, look how big it is. This character, my character, for reference, is about, I'm going to call her 5'11". She's around 6 foot tall, 2 meters, typical human sized. Look how far up that is. That is a long way up. To the roof up there, I'd say that's about 100 meters. Or 300 feet, give or take. It's probably less, but, I'm just ballparking it. Best guess, trying to give it... No, I'm going to take that back. It's maybe 50 meters up. It's about 150 feet up. This sumbitch... As you can hear, I'm running now. Running sideways. Look how tall that is. Holy crap. I have not taken this out yet. I literally just bought it. I've explored it in the showroom. I'm on a planet called Crusader. It's one of the companies that own the 4 planets in the only star system in the game so far. But, yeah, I just bought this from the Crusader showroom. And in the showroom, they have one of the civilian variants, which doesn't have all the neat-looking guns and stuff. There's a chin turret right there, and it doesn't have a bombing rack set up or anything like this one does. But I've been inside it. That's another thing about this game that's setting it apart from a lot of other games. This ship has a fully realized interior. I'm going to show it to you in a minute, but I'm just doing a walk around of this thing. It is absolutely massive, and you can change out things like the engine type, power plant. Those weapons can be swapped for something much more powerful if they ever put something more powerful. Currently, I'm thinking that the ships that come default with some of the best weapons in there. But look at that. Look at that damn thing. That'll ruin your day. It's like that one, my favorite line from video games from Mass Effect 2. You go to the Citadel, and there's a sergeant there who's drilling three or four recruits, and he asks them about the physics of a weapon, and he tells them that when you let this weapon go, you are ruining someone's day. You can look up the quote. I butchered the crap out of it, but it is quite possibly the best quote in that game. Anyways, I believe these are turrets. These look like remote mounted turrets that you can get into. But look at that landing gear. Oh my god. Look how thick that is. This thing has to easily be 100 tons, probably more. This is a beefy bitch. Anyways, enough about that. Let's open her up. I'm gonna go to the front door and open it up, and we'll have a look around inside. What is this? Oh, that's the marker for. Never mind. Don't worry about that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Doopy doopy doo. How do I open? Oh, there. To look for these little dots right here. They're the indicator of where. Yep, there. So you see it lit up and click. Oh, look at that. Like a whale opening its fat mouth. And look at the size of that ramp. I have in-game an actual tank. And this is one of the few vehicles that can carry it around. In a few minutes, I'm going to go to another planet and pick up that tank and park it in here. It won't stay in here, but look how big this is. Oh my god. There's the bomb racks. Look how big the bombs are. My god. Those are easily Moabs in modern day. Actually, I think they're slightly smaller than Moabs. Someone with a military background can look me up on that one. But look at that. God. These things are equivalent to nukes, I believe. There's another hatch right here. The button for it, I don't see. Or is this? What is this? Ah, this is the. Oh. Yeah, see? Look at the pistons. I love the detail that this game has. My god, look at that. This is very realistic. I can easily imagine something in the real world being designed exactly like this. Wow. Alright. Now then. Close that back up since I'm here. Yeah. I am not, by any means, a very good combat pilot, like, for starfighters in this game. I'm absolute crap. No, and I get wrecked very easily. So that's why I think I would, if I was in real life, Army, Navy, whatever, I would fly something like a cargo plane or maybe AC-130 Spooky. I would love to do that. Let's see. Call elevator. Elevator's right there. I didn't have to call anything. Alright, so there's a lower deck. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is the lower deck. Alright, so let's go up to the top deck. I could also use this to exit the ship out the bottom. But here's the top deck. Look at this. I think this is probably something important to ships. Yeah, this is all like computer banks and intercoolers and shit like that. More of them over here. This is a giant ass ship. It needs something like this. Here's the main computer core, it looks like. Why, yeah, that is bright. We got over here. What is this? This is a thing. I don't know what that is. We got a seating area. This is an engineering area, I think. stuff like engineering aren't actually built into the ship yet. It's gonna be when it finally does go live in 2-3 years, whenever they finally polish it out enough to be usable. You're gonna be able to open up things like this and actually like swap out components and stuff. But let's see what else is about. Turrets. Let's see what this is. Yep, see? I knew it. Those were remote turrets. Let's have a seat, shall we? Oh, that was a... There's a lot about this that needs to be kind of polished. Right, I have to turn on the power. Where's the power button? Is there a power button? Oh, here we go. No, exit into remote turret. Ta-da! See? I knew it. I knew that was a turret down at the bottom. This is the one I was looking at, too. So... Oh, this is so cool. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, I think I lifted... Oh, look at that. I can lift up the, Whoops. Cool. Yeah, so, there's little things like that that still need to be polished out. Those... Real life, those little guns wouldn't be able to lift something this beefy. But let's go ahead and stand up from that. Exit the turret. Now this the model that you can walk through in the showroom, as I said, is a civilian model. This on this one on this and that one, this spot would be I believe what did it say? It was either habitation of a ship's crew, which like 7 or 8 people. That's what you can have in this game. Or it was either habitation or recreation. I forget which. And I remember it did have like one of the ships I was exploring in had an actual chess set that you could play with. But this has an armory. This is pretty awesome. And suits. Oh, that's what those are. I can store armor in here and shit. I wonder how I use that. I guess it's not. It might not be implemented yet. Oh well. And then we got more slots for pistols and rifles and shotguns. Probably rail guns. We got a seat that I can sit on. Let's see. Oh, right. I can't use sit. Ah. Yeah. Change the sun. Yeah. Hopefully they'll like fix something like that where the camera automatically changes. Whoa. I don't know why it has 2 different views. Because when you press the change view button, you either go over the shoulder or center your character. So you can play it however you like. Alright, let's get up. That's a very clean animation though, you know? Oop, move my head. I really hope they get better hairstyles in this too. Because this is just like the general butch buzz cut type. This is your typical lesbian. Not that I'm saying like anything bad against the lesbians, but it's a stereotypical look for the lesbians. It's one that I don't really agree with, but hey, to each their own. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's while you're in a ship, one more of the views you can get is outside of the ship. And check that shit out. She's a fat bird, but she is gorgeous, you know? I love it. Alright. So, let's exit the armory. I'm glad I'm walking. Actually, I'm glad I'm walking. Open. Thank you. Doot. Look at that walk. Look at that walk. Power walking. Ah, there's a habitation in here. So that would have been recreation on the civilian model. And they got a kitchen. Dining area. This is the mess hall and the galley. This is very cool. Hopefully all this will have function of some kind. I'm not going to get into... You can get into these beds, I think. Yeah, you can. But there's probably some bug where if I lie down, I can't get back up. So I'm not going to bother. Let me try sitting, though. Nope. Okay, I guess I can't see myself sitting in this position. So that's the waste closet, otherwise known as the bathroom. Is there a light button? It's kind of dark in here. Actually, I'll equip my helmet and turn on my flashlight. Helmet. Hello. Equip helmet. Why is that not working? Inventory. Oh, because the helmet's not in my inventory. That's why. Oh, hey, I'm gonna... Hang on. I can also... I think I can also place stuff like this in the ship somewhere. I don't want that. That, and this one I'm going to equip. There we go. That's garbage because it's only got one round left in it. I don't know where it came from. And flashlight. There we go. Look at that. I can actually see now. So yeah, this is the crew quarters. As it looks like it has a crew of 8, including the captain. I'm betting the captain has his own quarters elsewhere. Because you know the captain doesn't sleep with the crew. That would be uncivilized. Storage for you know what? Actually, I'm going to where's that thing I just got in here? I'm gonna put this in my hand. Put it in my hot little hand. No? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh shit! I dropped it. Ah! I hit the wrong button. That was my Moby glass. So grab, pick it up. Can I inspect it? No, I can't. But I can place it. Is it gonna fit in there? No, it will not go in there. Darn! Can I put this on the bed? Oh, I can. Can I turn it? Oh, no, I can't. I cannot turn it so it's facing outwards, so I'm just gonna put it right there. There. Looks kind of cute. Makes this place look a little lived in. I wish I could turn it around, but there we are. I haven't figured out that button. Or if that's even a thing. Close that, and let's go look at more of the ship. Now, I think that's just the other doorway to the turret controls. Yeah, it is. There's the elevator, as before. This is a emergency ladder. This is just open space. Probably maybe for cargo. I don't know. Same on the other side, and... Oh, here we go. This is... Look, I can open this door here. And we have equipment. See, this is the power generator. And in the full version, you supposedly will be able to pull this out somehow and replace it, which would be very awesome. Cannot wait for that. There's another one on this side, and 2 more. I don't know if these are cargo generators or shields. These are shields. Look how big that shield generator is. That's nuts. All right. So, now we got more in here. This looks like more spacesuit storage. I hope. As soon as I figured out how to do that. Oh, here we go. The bridge. We got a... What is this? Gunner seat there. We got a co-pilot seat. And we got my seat. I guess it is the captain would sleep with everybody else, or sit with everybody else. Whoa. Tell you what. Oh, I forgot to turn off my flashlight. Hang on. Let me do that real fast. I like how the steering yoke there, it folds up and stores away. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, flashlight off. Get into the seat. And there we go. Now, let's see. What do we got here? Is this spool quantum? Ooh, they have a button for the quantum drive in this. There's displays on. Where's the power button for this fucking thing? Is it over here somewhere? Oh, here we go. What's that? Sensors. Okay, we got lots of buttons to play with here. Let's see. We got disable coupled flight. I don't know what that is. We got, oh, come on, go away from that. Proximity flight assist. That's pretty good. Wait, what is this? I can't. ESP. I don't know what that is. Engage cruise control. It's got a cruise control setting. ESP. We got, what's, trying to look at the middle one. Safe. Enable safe. What? I can't read that. I don't know. I'm just looking, honestly, I'm just looking for the power button, damn it. There's, oh, headlights on. That'll, I know the button for that. Hotkey. I also know the hotkey for the power, but this is sensors. That's stuff that the co-pilot would handle. This, where the hell is the power button? Jesus. What is this? That's nothing. Quantum drive. I can't read that. Something. Scanning HUD. Okay. VTOL. Where's the power button? You know what? I can't find the power button, so maybe it's on the other side in the co-pilot. Oh, maybe it's up here. Hey, that's weapons. There we go. Power on.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
That sounds beefy. Alright, so the quickest way to get flight clearance is, for some reason, to enable VTOL.
You are clear to launch.
Oh! He did it for us. Oh, I already closed them. Okay, never mind. So... oh, I can't see! Shit. So, I do it this way then. Oh, hey, look, there's a turret in the back, too. I didn't even notice that. I do believe we are clear to launch. Let's go on up. Set the power to low so we do it very majestically. Landing gear up. Oh, look at that.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I don't know how to, oh, wrong button. Like an idiot, I hit the wrong button again. Okay, so how do I extend those? Set the cruise control. I don't know how to extend the wings. How do I extend the wings? What button? Oh, maybe that's the VTOL. Let me... Doom. VTOL disabled.
Please proceed to...
There we go. Alright, let's give it some power. Yeah. Look at that thing. Oh! Beautiful. Not under anything. No. Alright, let's take it up into space. Now, unfortunately, this is Crusader. Crusader is a gas giant. And for some reason, they decided to put all of this, all the civilian living area and all that, all the living space, like 3/4 of the way into this fucking planet or something. It takes forever to get out of. So, up we go. Boosters activate. mean, you get the feeling that it is really a big, heavy, thick-to-fly airplane or spacecraft. Look at this. I mean, I'm not flying with a hostess right now, unfortunately, because I don't think the game's far enough polished for me to do that very decently. Some people do it, but I don't trust in my own abilities. But oh shit! I accidentally let go of the. That's my bad. Get back on course. That's close enough. But look at this thing. She is beefy. I am very happy with this purchase. I didn't buy it with real money. I actually worked in-game money. Alright, that's not true. I didn't work for it. Somebody gave me the money. It's alpha, so some people are using credit duping things and spreading around money. But, you know, like I said, it's alpha. They're going to wipe us pretty soon anyway. I'm going to lose this ship and have to work all the way up to it again, depending on how many credits they decide to give me for how long I've been playing. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy it while I can. They're probably going to fix the credit duping thing anyway, and I'm going to actually have to earn this. But, you know, I'll do it, because I like flying thick ships. I like feeling the weight of the ship underneath me. This is a very livable ship. I think I'm willing to bet I can get up right now and it'll just fly itself. I think I turned on cruise control already. Disengage cruise control. Yeah, cruise control is on right now. So I can get up and step away. Which, considering how long it takes to get out of Crusader, I think I'm gonna. Yes, artificial gravity is a thing. You can, whenever your ship has power, down will always be down. What's this? You also have to be careful though, because like if you have oop, that wasn't supposed to look like that. Oh well. I don't know what that is anyway. But if you have like passengers or other people inside your ship while you're flying it, and you like pull a really hard turn or something, if you engage the boosters, you can knock people on their ass, and they can get hurt from that. It's like I said, it's a real life simulator only in space. I have fallen down numerous times on other people's ships when they suddenly pulled a hard turn, and I wasn't safely in a seat. Let's see what the co-pilot seat looks like. Enter co-pilot seat. There we go. Let's see what they have to work with. No steering yoke, obviously. Is there a button I have to hit to turn on my monitor? Scanning HUD. No. This is ping. Ping is also tab. Huh. Headlights. What's that? What is that? Exit. I don't know what exit means. Exit. Oh, exit the seat. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, let's get back into it. I'm sure because the ship is powered, so these probably in the final version will have display information relevant to your. This will have navigation data or something, and I mean this ship is by no means finished. It's only flyable. Hey, what's these? Lag. Oh god. Weapons on. We got use staggered fire. We got lag something or other. I don't understand what that means. Power on. Weapons. I'm gonna turn the weapons off for now. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the co-pilot gets remote turrets. Let's see what his remote turret looks like. This is the back of the ship. Or is it the chin? I can't tell. This looks like actually the belly is a turret? Huh. Neat. Yeah, this is the belly. So what was the other turret? Enter remote turret. This one. Oh shit! Hit the wrong button. So, it's this turret, and this is. Oh, this is the tail gunner. Neat, neat, neat. Oh, my power's on. No sound though. It's kind of weird. Actually, not really. If I was just monitoring, all I'd want to be able to see is the blasting, and I don't. Yeah, probably too far away to hear the shooting anyway. All right. So, oh hey, that did turn on the monitors. Neat. So this guy is also in charge of comms. That makes sense. Neat, neat, neat. I wonder why those monitors didn't turn on. Will these stay on? No, they will not. Okay. And look, we've been flying for what, 5 minutes now? We're still in the damn atmosphere. God damn it, Orson. I hate flying out of Crusader. But Orson is the oh, those did come on. Orson is the capital city of this planet. So let's see. Can I put more power? Look, I can mess with the power settings. Let's put more power into that. And maybe coax a little more speed out? No, that didn't work at all. We're going faster than we were when I sat down because thinner air, I'm supposing. Oh, look, we've leveled out, so I really shouldn't get away from the pilot seat like that. Look how high we up in meters. 135,000 some odd feet. Meters, as I mean. Excuse me, sorry, I should have muted my mic. Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty. That's what the little things down in the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner rather. The outside one is my thirst meter, the inner one is my hunger. Let's see. This game also supports head tracking, so if you like have the track IR head set up, yeah, you can use it. Which I really want to get, but they're super expensive. They cost more than I have right now, unfortunately, and I don't have a lot. So open exterior. You can unlock your ship so that literally anyone can open the door and get on. But normally, if you leave it locked, the only people who can open doors and get on are people that are in your party. What happened? That was weird. Whoa. Oh look, we're almost out of the atmosphere finally. It only took all day. Orson's behind us somewhere. Oh, I love this. Look at this ship. It's a big, beefy boy. You know, I play World of Warships a lot, and World of Tanks, and War Thunder and stuff, and games like that. And the vehicles that I really love playing are the big, heavy ones. Like World of Warships, I always play battleships. And World of Tanks, I like going for the German heavy tanks. And War Thunder, same thing. I go for the heavier vehicles, the thicker armor, the bigger punch. They're slower, but you know what? They look better. Like I said, if I was in the military, if I ever got into the military, which I almost did, I almost tried to, I think the job that I would have gone to, originally I would have been either in a tank, which would have been awesome, or I would have been in a, my original thoughts when I was a kid is if I was going to military, I'd either want to be a tank driver or a fighter pilot, because I wanted either a lot of armor around me so I could take a hit, or being able to fly out of an area really fast and avoid the hit. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'd fit in better in flying like logistical planes, like the C5 Galaxies and the C-130s, the fucking C-17s, stuff like that. I think honestly that would be where I would really flourish. Because flying something like this, flying something like, say, the B-2s or the B-52 bomber, that takes a lot of skill. It may not look like it, but that takes a lot of skill and precision, and those guys train for years and years and years to even think about getting into those, to even think about sitting in the cockpit of the simulators for the training course. That takes a long time. It's a prestige. It's a prestige position that they're going for. Even in the transports, like I said, the C-17, C5, those things are big vehicles, and in the wrong hands, they can be very unwieldy, and so they have to train for years and years and years before they can even think about sitting in it. I got bad respect for Air Force pilots that do big planes like that. Mad respect. Those guys are my heroes. Because the ground troops and the jet fighter pilots and all that. Although probably jet fighter pilots could possibly fly to the theater of combat on their own, but all the logistical shit, the equipment that they're going to need once they get there, at the air bases and the ground bases, all the tanks that they need to fight the war, the food, the ammunition, you name it. Those all don't get in anywhere near where they need to be without people who fly these big fat planes. And I think those guys are the real guys who run the military. Maybe not run, but they keep it running. I love those guys. Those guys are awesome. Like even I play GTA. I play GTA Online a lot, and the big vehicles like the Titan and the I forget what they call the Osprey knockoff that they have in that game, but that Avenger, they call it the Avenger. Those two vehicles are absolutely awesome to me because they're big, heavy vehicles. They get shot down really easily because they're slow, and GTA is a different kind of game because something like that is not really the focus of the game. But I like those vehicles. I like them a lot. And I'm a much better combat pilot in that game, so I usually fly the B-11. So we're almost in space right now. Can I... Oh, yep, look. I can activate my quantum drive and fly somewhere. So let's see where we want to go. My home right now is over here. Actually, no, my home is... Where is Yeah, it's CRU-L4 is where I usually respawn at. But I want to go to Hurston. Hurston has Lorville, and Lorville has an area where I can pull out my tank and drive it onto my vehicle. So I'm going to go here. Lorville, set route. Sometimes, like I said, this game is an alpha, and sometimes navigation mode doesn't work out so well. I have to like click it and click it and click it and click it, or otherwise it won't notice that I want to go somewhere, which is really dumb. But we're going there now, so I just have to try and remember where the place is that I can drive my tank out. I could also... No, I can't do that because it's not guaranteed. Never mind, I'm gonna go there. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off cruise control now. Roll the ship and head towards the arrow. And this is the OM1, orbital marker 1. Calibration is complete, and off we go.
Quantum travel.
Woo-hoo-ah. Neat, huh? I love this game. Now we aim for the arrow yet again, which is another planet over there. And off we go. I can't see. I think it says ready though. And zoom zoom.
Engage.
Alright, now we are on the move. I can't do anything here except look around. Can't mess with anything, I don't think. I mean, the buttons are still there, I can still push them, but it's not actually going to do anything because we are in quantum drive right now, which is basically warp speed slash hyperspace slash whatever you want to call it. It's the jump drive. Now, while it's jumping right now, I can get out of the seat. Yeah, look, see? Shadow. That's the shadow of me. And there's me with the helmet on. I don't really like the effect that they're giving my head. Like, this is not really one of the greatest helmets. But, you know. Oop, look at that. Very cool. Oh, I love this game. Anyways. I really hope that they give this some... I really want them to really refine the... I think this is going to be a... Yeah, it'll probably... I hope they work more on ship interiors in the next version of the game. Because as of this recording, it is version 3.17.5, I believe. Because it just got updated the other day, yesterday, I think, to throw in the Red Festival celebration stuff, which is Chinese New Year. In real life, it would be the year of the rat. In game though, it is the year of the rooster. And there was a thing where you could go around and collecting the Red Festival celebration letters. You turn them into the admin offices. You can sell them for 500 credits each. And all day yesterday, I just went around all the different landing stations, because that's where they spawn. I went around all the different landing stations in the game, and I was just collecting those like madness. I earned myself about 100,000 credits just by picking those up alone in about 2-3 hours. What's this? Nothing. What's this? What is this? Oh, lighting. I think this is lighting. Let me see. Yep, lighting. It doesn't really matter. Nighttime. And daytime. Oh, something's happening. I better get back to the, Come on, open up, open up! Something happened. I heard a thing. I've angered the gods by standing up during quantum jumps. In a few seconds, it's quite possible that the quantum jump animation out there is going to just stop. This game doesn't like it when you get up and... Oh, that's what it was doing. It was warning me that we were coming out of quantum jump. Yeah, see, the animation just stopped. Usually it goes all the way up to...
Quantum
there.
travel complete.
But yeah. First quantum jump in the Starlifter. So let's see, where is the arrow? Is up there. We're straight up. I went the wrong direction. Lorville is one of my favorite places to come in because the spaceport is real easy to find. There's a big slanted building in the city. Looks kind of like a small A-frame ladder, and it's right in front of the spaceport. And you just go straight towards that. You'll find the spaceport very easily. The spaceport also has like 4 signs that are lit up above it saying, I forget the name of it. It's like some kind of what they called the spaceport, the name of the spaceport. You'll see in a minute, because I'm gonna fly right over it. Oh, through the clouds. Using the quantum drive, it'll get you to 22 kilometers away. And since I know it's right dead ahead of me, I can turn that off. See? Yeah, look, see? You see it? That's the main building of the city. And just beyond that, I believe to this direction, should be the spaceport. No. It's over the other direction. Never mind. So I need to figure out where it says I'm going toward a restricted area because I'm still kind of angled toward the building. But yeah, dead ahead of me right now is the spaceport. You can see the lit up sign right there. And it's a good 2-3 mile stretch, with the rest of it being like under the city or under the spaceport kind of thing. And I mean, it's raining right now, so you can't really see it all that well, but look, see? Little pings showing that active ships, probably player controlled ships are right there. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and that is the spaceport right there. Right in between those symbols. Now, if I remember, this used to be like a mining city, if I'm not mistaken, because a lot of the cities like real dirty, and it feels like it used to be a mine at one time. And you get that real gritty feeling from it and such. I need to figure out a good place. I'm gonna go down, get real low, and try and find a spot where I can spawn vehicles outside the city. I think this is one up front of me. I'm not 100% on that. I'm gonna back off my throttle so I don't go too fast. Getting a little bit of a lag issue. I don't know if that's going to come out in the recording, but everything seems a little bit laggy. It's actually probably laggy because I am recording, and it doesn't like me doing that at the same time as this, and having Google Chrome open. Oh! It's a restricted area ahead. Damn it! But I'm pretty sure if I go outside there, I'll be able to land. If you go someplace where you're not supposed to, the autopilot kicks in and throws you back over towards an area where you can go. I think that was just because I was too close to the ground, but I actually can go out there if I want to. Let's see. I'm angled up pretty well. for 3,000 meters, and then level out and fly over. Yeah, see, it's not complaining at me now. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I think that's a spot right there that I can get a vehicle out of. So I'm gonna stop flying forward here. Look, you see? Retro thrusters, so you slow down. That's very neat. And then we got station keeping thrusters, keep them in the air. There probably should be another one on the other side, but no biggie. Wait. And I'm gonna turn. I'm not gonna turn around yet. I'm gonna go down first. Oh, why is it no swinging down? I guess that makes things easier. That shouldn't have jumped all the way down to the bottom. That little box next to my where my throttle is, that shouldn't have jumped all the way down to the bottom. I didn't like that. Now let's turn around. And look at... So I do believe those are tram tunnels. Like the city tram comes through there. And if I land somewhere near here, should be able to walk up and pick up a vehicle. Forward a little bit. Oh, too much downward velocity. Easy there. Maybe not here. Let me see. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. This is something else. Yeah, I can't go there. What over there? See, that looks a little more like it. No. I know there's a place out here that I can land outside of. Maybe it's... I mean, because this is a really big city. I don't know where to go. I wish I had someone I could, like, on my ship or in my party. I could, like, have them go into the city. I could land in the spaceport and let them get off and go into the city and go around to the main line, and they can go out to one of the outer doors, and I just track them from there. Because I know there's a place you can do it. Where is it though? It's I believe in if you take the city, go into the city, the tram line is called the Outer Line. And it takes you to a bunch of different exits around the city on the ground. I mean, I want to avoid those, so I'm going to go nice and high over them. Oh, shit. That wasn't high enough. So it's going to turn me... Okay. That was weird, but whatever. I keep going then. Just at a higher altitude. Angle a little further over. This is a lot different than if you're on the ground. Like I said, on the ground, I just take a freaking tram to it and be done with it, but I want to put it on a vehicle. And I'm going to be honest, I just bought the tank yesterday, and I haven't really played with it, like, at all. but I think it'll be fine. This is a good-sized city, yo. Alright, let's try over there. How about? Ooh. You know, I mean, can you feel it? I hope you can feel it through the video. The heaviness of the vehicle, the sluggishness of it. I mean, I watch other people play simulator games. Sometimes I can feel the sluggishness of the vehicles they're using too, or the quickness of it. Come on, where? So I did go outside on the ground once. So I remember what it looks like. Turn on cruise control. And now it's becoming nighttime too, damn it. Or maybe I should like get my vehicle out, park it somewhere, and then get into my ship and search for it. Huh. I really wish the planetary map was better. I mean, you saw when I zoomed in, parts of it just straight up disappeared. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it tonight. But you know, I got done one thing that I really wanted to get done. I got to show off this incredible, this heavy, this beautiful bird called the A2, the Crusader A2 Hercules Starlifter. They have also in the series the C2, which is the civilian one. That one is straight cargo. There's no, like I said, no, like maybe there's a couple of there's a couple of turrets on it, one or two. And they also have the military cargo ship, which is this, but without those giant bombs that I showed you in the cargo bay. I think I like this one. I like this one a lot. Let's see. I don't have co-pilot, so I have to do the comms all by myself. Oh, Demonic and Higgs Boson they're on. A couple of friends I've hung out with before, had adventures with. Oh, I can contact ATC now, which means I can do this. Wrong. And enable VTOL.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
Assigned landing bay. Sweet, it's right ahead of me. I can't tell if my light's on or not. But yeah, see, look at that. There's a lag problem because I'm recording. Also, my mouse wheel is weird, getting weird. Whew, look at the pixelation. Or are those just like... Oh, those are all supply contained. Oh, what the hell's going on? God damn it! Just because I got too low. Where are you going? Jesus. What the hell? It spun me... Holy crap. Oh, it spun me 180 degrees. I am... Damn it. I can't go that low, apparently. And not be over the... Alright, so we'll just, like, do this, then. I'm hitting a button, by the way, to... Oh, there's the headlight, okay. Can't see. I'm going to lower my landing gear. Back to this view. There's my landing bay. I can know it because it's open. Go a little more this direction. And level out. And now, since it's really hard to land these planes, these ships... Oh, sideways. Okay, let me get over it a little more. That was a player that just went by me. I want to start to look. See, there's an arrow right there. You can see through the planet. All right, stop right there. I believe that's... Let me see. I can't tell if I'm over it or not. I'm assuming I am. Fact, hang on. I can just angle down. Yes, I am over the correct one. Sweet deal. Alright, level this back out. She's a big girl, so I'm going to be very careful with her. Now I take it, turn this direction. I'm doing it very slowly because this is a large ship, and you need to do things a lot more gentle with large vehicles. Otherwise, they'll get away from you and hurt lots of things. So, it looks like I am not lined up quite. Oh, wow, that's way too fast. I didn't want to go down that quickly. I hope this is the right one. We're gonna find out. Scoot forward a little bit. Oh, whoop. More that way. Yes, I am. I'm getting it in, dear. Oh, that looks good. In. I'm in. Back to the cockpit. Adjust my roll. Turn the light off. And turn on the auto land. Auto land doesn't work unless you're like 10, 20 feet above the landing pad. And gently down.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight
Engines
lane.
on.
Please vacate.
Am I not in the right place? I think I am. I'm where you told me to land, aren't I?
Engines on.
I'm gonna lift up a little bit and straight up. Then I'm gonna look down. Whoa. Now I'm gonna look down. Am I in the right place? Yep, this is the right. It's just sometimes this game, it forgets that it told you to do a thing. You know? There's a lot of other glitches that really annoy me in this game, like for example, I was doing what's known as a quantum sensitive delivery. It's like I go pick up an item, and with the item, whatever it is, it cannot be taken through wherever it's going with a quantum drive, which means I had to fly for half an hour in my cargo ship, which was not this one, but another slowest one called the Freelancer. Had to fly that all the way to.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Oh, fuck off. I had to fly it all the way around to the other side of the planet. And when I finally got to where I was going to deliver it, I took the package, went to put it on the spot where it told me to put it there, all successfully, and the game did not register that I did that thing. It didn't register that I'd made the delivery. It did not count the delivery as completed, and I did not get paid for it. Irritated the crap out of me, and I tried for like 10 minutes. I was picking up the package, putting it back down. I put it down in different places. I tried to put it in the delivery machine boxes that they have. Nothing. It did not work. And I would have kept doing that for maybe another 5 more minutes, getting more and more frustrated with it, but whoa. I guess they haven't animated the door opening for this yet. Ooh. But I would have kept going trying to get the delivery done, except the stupid thing there's another glitch in the game where where if you're carrying something, you can't put it down. It won't let you put it down. You'll get to get the animation of putting it down, but then it'll magically, deliciously jump right back into your hands. And it'll go through the animation again a couple more times, but it'll keep jumping back into your hands and you can't put it down. And the only way to put it down is to log out and go to the main menu or log out completely to desktop. And I got that, and I got so frustrated with it that I just said, fuck it, logged out for the day, came back later on, and it was just, the mission was done, and, oh, hey. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. The red Year of the Rooster envelopes. I can collect these all around the spaceport and the living areas of the city that you can go into. It's a large city. Show you a little bit of it as soon as I stop finding these. Look, they just throw them freaking everywhere, and it was really lucrative for me. But yeah, they are aware of the various problems that this game has, and like I said, it's alpha. There's going to be problems galore. This is why they have an alpha, instead of someone saying, okay, we can play around in the game, we can do some things in the game, I think we can go ahead and start selling it. Which technically they did, because I had to pay $30 to buy my starter ship and access to the game, which technically they did that, but they did that letting you know that this was pre-release alpha and there was going to be problems. Of course, saying that to us and we are dumb enough to buy into it, it doesn't mean we're not going to complain about the problems. It's just that, some of these problems have been in it since version 1.1, 1.0, when they first opened the doors to people and you couldn't even walk around in the ships. Some of those problems have persisted today. Some have gone away and come back. I wasn't around way back in the beginning. I got into this thing about version 3.14, I think I was. 3.14, something around then. It was back in June of last year. I don't know what that was. I think it was 3.14.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
But, they sold this thing while fully informing you that there's going to be problems. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're funding them working on it further.
You are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
I'm out.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
That was, I mean, you saw the little landing pip, the circle with the arrow in it, right? I'm not crazy. That was there. That was where they wanted me to park.
Welcome.
And then the stupid ATC guy is like, no, you can't park there. Fucking told me to park there. Shut up and let me land my ship.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
I'm out of
Thank
it.
you for your cooperation.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let you. I'll let you handle it. Whatever. They're gonna store my ship no matter what. I don't care.
Initiating ship storage.
Just
procedure.
fucking do it. I don't care.
Please vacate
Fuck.
the area. Thank you for your
God damn.
cooperation.
You know, I haven't checked. I haven't recorded like in a bit. I haven't even. Fuck. Well, look, I'm right next to a fines and citation payment system. Maybe I can pay it off here, if there is a citation. No? No. Okay, so these don't actually have a purpose right now, but they probably will in maybe at least beta. But whatever. What the hell was I talking about before I went off on a tangent? I can't even remember. I mean, I think I was like stuck on a loop where I was talking about you had to buy a ship to get into the game, and you know what? Never mind. It's not important. It's not important. The point is, I'm in it now. Yes, I paid to start playing in a buggy game, but you know what? I don't care. Even with all the problems I've had, all the bugs I've run into, all the issues, the asshole other players who just shoot you down because you just happen to be in the wrong part of space at the wrong moment in time, in the wrong causality of the universe. See, these things are everywhere. But I'm still enjoying the ever-loving fuck out of this game. You know, it is beautiful. It is very well polished. Did I come the wrong direction? No. I don't think I did. And when it is complete, however long that takes, it's going to be well worth whatever price tag they decide to throw on it. And if I have to pay again, which I don't think I will, to get back into the game and play it, I will absolutely pay $60. I will pay it. Because this game is the future simulation that we all want and need. This is the future, people. This is us living in a star system far, far away, and having had the significant technology to get there, significant technology to to terraform 4 planets and make them into places where we can live and exist. And we are just living here. There's no Earth in this future, or at least there's no mention of Earth.
Next stop, Metro Center.
Oh yeah, I need to go get food and drink. Doesn't look like I can sit in these. Sometimes you can sit in the seats of these, but apparently those are that's turned off right now. Or it's just not coming up. That's whatever. But yeah, this is the future, people. I'm repeating myself, but I feel like it's true. This is going to be what we're doing in 300 years, if we're still alive, if we haven't nuked ourselves into non-existence, if we haven't destroyed every single atom of our own creation. This is what we'll be doing. We'll be walking around a planet called Hurston, its capital city, Lorville, having just bought a massive fucking spaceship and flown it from the gas giant of the system all the way to the other side of the star and landed it. while at the same time looking for the ground entrance of the city, so I can get a tank out and drive it into the massive cargo bay that my new ship has. I, for one, am looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this a great deal. Perimeter line. That's where I would go. Where I'm going to go to get my tank. But I want to show you the living area of this place. We got Leavesden Station, which takes you to another part of the city. The bars are not functional yet. They are there. They are semi-populated by, AI that likes to stand on tables. But, like I said, this game's not nowhere near complete yet. I'm going to give it like a 40% completed on it. But, things are there. It's a work in progress. And I'm glad to be part of it. I'm damn proud to be part of it. Sure, I only gave them like $30 plus, I don't know, did I pay tax? I don't remember. Probably not, because they're a company that works outside the United States, and companies like that usually don't charge tax because their product is not what they consider complete. It's over here, I don't remember. Stop, think. I can't do that right now. I'm narrating. But yeah, I gave this company X amount of dollars. These are the residences. There's nothing really special about them. They're apartments. I gave this company X amount of dollars. I supported them in the only way I could actually do so significantly. I bought into the game. And I am for it 100%. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to play this iteration, this time that I have the wild hair up my ass to install it and play around. Because, I have ADHD. When I was a kid, it's still there. I don't do anything about it, so my mind says I feel like doing this today, or I feel like playing this game for a while. And who knows, next week I might be like, I don't feel like playing this game anymore for a bit. I'll uninstall it and install something else and play something else. That's just how my brain works. Sell off the selling mechanic actually wasn't in the game last time I tried it. So this is brand new to me. Yeah, I got 10 of them now, so I get... And the item doesn't even have an actual in-game name. It's just going by the item file name. Yes, I'm sure. Why would I do this if I wasn't sure? See, just from the... How long did that take me to get that many? Like maybe 5 minutes, and that was just on the way here? I made as much as I usually make during a delivery. Okay, that's not true. I usually make 8,000 during a delivery, but... Still, that was like 5 minutes of nothing. Not even work. 5 minutes me going, oh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. The event for that is only going to be till, I think the last day is January 30th. It's the 19th right now, I believe, that I'm recording this. So yeah, look, there's even a noodle bar. I'm sure when the game is done, you'll be able to buy a plate full of delicious ramen. Whoa, dude, you okay? That is a very interesting doorway, isn't it? Look at this. Who would even design a doorway like this? See, it's obviously from when this place was a mining colony, and this used to be, I don't know, maybe an office area. Now it's a clothing and armor sale place. I think they also sell guns here. I'm not sure. But there's the armor. I actually bought that armor when I logged in today. For some reason, when I logged in today, I remember logging out. I was perfectly fine. I was actually in the residence building when I logged out. I was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with me. And I had on a full set of armor that I liked. It was all purple. I liked the color purple. It was all sexy looking because I had a sexy undersuit on as well. That's basically my spacesuit. That's what actually keeps me alive in the vacuum of space, along with my helmet. I had a cool looking, like, rare helmet. I mean, I say rare, but they're pretty easy to find, so quote unquote rare. I had a cool helmet that I really liked. And when I logged in today, I had lost all of that shit and I was standing around in my chonas. That's underwear for those people who didn't grow up in Los Angeles. But yeah, there's still random bugs like that. That'll happen. But I think, as I said before vehemently, that this game is very wonderful, is well worth the price that I paid for the single person ship, starter ship. When I bought when I bought that ship, it was also still missing functionality. Like, it didn't have a little cargo bay that you could access. I mean, there was a button where you could bring the small, tiny little cargo bay where you can set things down inside of it now, but you could bring the compartment for that down. I know that was a really confusing sentence, but you could have the compartment come down and be sitting on the ground, but you couldn't open it and you couldn't put things inside it. They just hadn't built that functionality in yet. Now, when I spawn my Mustang, I can take something and put it in the back of it, close the door, re-raise the compartment so I can go flying, and it'll be there again when I land at X planet, wherever, and open it up again. They're making progress on this game, and you can see the progress. Anyway, this is the bar I was talking about. As you can see, it's populated by people and images. It's a very dirty image. And I'm sure that even in the lore of this mining colony, whatever this place had been before, it was definitely designed as a bar. Because no one designs something like this and doesn't say that's going to be a bar someday. Wow, this is a confusing looking game of billiards. Pool, whatever you feel like calling it. It's not 8-ball because it looks like it actually might be 9-ball. Let's see, I'm not going to count the white, black, or yellow balls, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black and 9 make 9-ball. Yeah, this would be a 9-ball table. I've never actually played 9-ball before. I usually play like traditional billiards with how many balls does that have? I don't remember. It's like 9 times 2, I believe. Or does it go to 8? 16. I think it's 16 balls. So, but yeah, I played that. And I played 8-ball. But I've never played 9-ball. I've seen it, rules for it. I've just never actually tried it. I wish I had a pool table. You know, I live in a very small apartment. I don't know if you can tell, but well, you probably can't tell just from hearing it, but my apartment is basically a cement box with a hole for a window and a door. And it's still an expensive apartment, but because, you know, it's America, everything's expensive. Breathing is expensive. But yeah, you know, I would like to have a pool table one day. My uncle has a pool table at his place in California. Lucky bastard. So yeah, that's the bar. Not a lot to it, as I said. That was probably always a hospital. It'll probably always be a hospital. And we got the reclamation disposal area. You can buy um, cheap ship parts and stuff at there. Other things, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I never really looked into it too far. But yeah, this is. I mean, the planet I started on, Arc Corp, which is also the company that owns the planet, obviously. I mean, this is Hurston, owned by the Hurston Company. I came from Crusader, which is the Crusader Company, which made the ship I just bought. And then there's another planet called Microtech. The Microtech Company. I know they have more specific names than that, but that's just, their companies. The name of the planet is the name of the company. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Now, I'm not really probably making much sense. I'm not much of a talker if I'm playing a game. Usually I'm like too focused on what I'm doing in the game to make too many comments about it. But, I'm trying to work on that. I don't even know if I'll release this video onto YouTube because, I'm just using this as a opportunity to better my continuous talking ability, so I can just keep trying to hold the focus of someone who's watching this, and literally all they're doing is watching me run around and do things and push buttons. Oop, catch the tram, cut the tram. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, I'm going to gate 1, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to make myself a better speaker. And the only way to do that is to keep practicing and keep talking while I'm doing something else in a game. Because, you look at other YouTubers like, what the fuck was that? Like, say, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. They're able to hold entire conversations while they're playing their complex video games. I want to be able to do that. I can do that if, I'm on Discord talking with my friends, playing with friends online, but, that's just me saying a few things, and then them saying a few things, or someone makes a joke, we all laugh about it, etc., and so on and so forth. I just noticed something. The reflection is all of that is that right there. That's kind of weird, but or is it? No, it's definitely the intercooler right there, or maybe it's well, whatever. Oh yeah, so I'm using the. That isn't. What the fuck is that? I can't tell. It's definitely reflection of some sort, because I can see through it. But anyway. Yeah, see, it's my ADHD kicking in again. I noticed something, I'm going to mention it. Oh, I forget what planet that is. Or it's a moon, rather. And I'm able to hold my side of a conversation, usually, so long as I'm not the only one in the conversation. And as long as I have something interesting to talk about, I can talk all day. Or at least I think I can talk all day. I can hold a conversation all day if I'm actually talking to someone. And I think that's part of it. I have to remember that this is a one-sided conversation, yes, but I'm actually talking to someone who is trying to keep their attention on what I'm doing and what I'm saying. And I think if I can keep that just in the back of my mind, or in the middle of my mind, wherever it happens to propagate, then I can keep talking on and on about perhaps nothing. The sound of my voice might not be the most interesting part of this video, But, you know, there's got to be something. Otherwise, it's me walking around and going, that's a lovely shade of orange. It mixes well with the red. Fast and reliable. Yeah, right. That's boring. That kind of talking is boring. I've known people who actually do talk like that, and while I love them, they're a great person otherwise, they just wouldn't
Welcome
make it very
to the
far
first
as
stop
a
vehicle
YouTuber.
retrieval system.
I'm trying to make it as a YouTuber. I haven't ridden this thing around either yet. I bought a Dragonfly, which is basically a speed bike. But I'm not here to do that. Actually, I'm gonna real fast while I'm here. I'm gonna bring these here,
Your insurance claim has been set.
and I'm gonna bring my hover quad here. Which my hover quad's a lot of fun. I'm gonna say right now, if you do play this game, and you go to buy a hover quad, do not get airborne. It does not do landings very well. The Cyclone is basically an SUV. They have other variants of it, like some for combat, some for transportation. Mine is just basically the Ford Explorer. Let's spawn the Tumbler Nova,
Vehicle selected.
which is my
Stand
tank.
by.
I don't know if I have to like buy a gun for it or anything, or if it comes with one. This is literally the first time I've spawned it. Yeah, it's over there. But see, again, my ADHD changed my mind from talking about trying to become a better YouTuber by holding a one-sided conversation. Oh! Okay, this is not my ADHD killing what I'm talking about. This is me being in genuine awe of this. Look at it. I mean, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, space tank, whatever. Why is that important? Just look at it. Fucking look at it. This thing is awesome. I want one of these in real life. I want an Abrams in real life, honestly. Okay, let's see. Enter open door. Ooh. There's the gunner's seat, 2 drivers, or driver and co-driver, I should say. Let's close this up. Ooh. Hey, look at that. I would have never thought of that. Like these latches right here. That's a really good idea. Alright, so driver's seat. And then, let's bug up my table. Where's the power button? There's a hotkey, but I like using the buttons. It helps my immersion. I play Digital Combat Simulator sometimes. Oops, there we are. Power. On.
System check.
What does that look like? Ah. Okay. That back up dead center. Get out of that. Alright. Let's move him out. Oh, I never got a drink. Shit, I'm about to die. Oh well. Let's go. Oh, that is so cool. Look at my tank. Light. Ah, it's got headlights. Yes. We are driving now. Ha ha. Oh, shit, that's deep. That was a deep trench. Let's brakes. Oh, that's cool. Where's Okay. I am never going to be able to find that from the air. Back inside. Let's see. See, this needs like a GPS like mode in this. Let's see, menu. Drivetrain? Oh. That's probably something. Target status? No. Heat, shield. This thing has shields. Weapons. What do I got for? No, that's not functional. What is this shit? That's nothing. These are all just decorative buttons. Missiles! It's a tank. It doesn't have missiles. This is not a mammoth tank from Command and Conquer. Interesting. I've got 24 rounds, apparently. Oh, I'm gonna die of thirst or starvation. Whatever. I'm not 100% worried about. I should be though. Shit. I'm gonna turn around. Oh, yep. Look at that. Okay. Well, I think that's about gonna do it for me for this recording. Whoa! A ditch. Again with the ditch. Yeah, but whoa! There's that ditch. Oh boy. But yeah, I think I'm done for. Whoa, crap. Oh shit! Just go straight, bitch. There we go. I'm done. I think I'm done recording. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, and hopefully get inside. Take armor. I'm gonna probably like get inside, take off my armor, and let myself die of starvation or thirst, whatever, and just respawn. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ramblings. And I hope I might have convinced you to somehow, I don't know, play the game, pay the $30 to $5 minimum, whatever it was, and just try this game out, because it's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. Alright, so once again, this is me, Timberwolf. Yes, I'm a furry. Fucking deal with it. And I am signing off. I will speak to you next time, whenever next time happens to be. Until then, ta.